I now have the pleasure of calling forward SUMA President Randy Goulden for the President's Address.
Thank you very much, Cody. Your worships, your honors. To our elder who was with us this morning, to all our distinguished guests here in this hall, and where is Tegan Little Chief? What an amazing way to start our day together with her rendition of O Canada. That was it just gets your heart pumping to be proud Canadians. A big hand for Tegan Little Chief. So good morning, SUMA. Let me hear it. Good morning, SUMA. So my name is Randy Goulden. I am proud to be a councillor from the city of Yorkton, and I am deeply, deeply honored to be the president of SUMA's board of directors. So this morning, I just want to spend a little bit of time on something that is so important to myself and to all of us, and that's the importance of cooperation and partnerships in all our municipalities, at SUMA, and indeed in life more generally. Now, the definition of cooperation is the process of working together to achieve the same end. As an elected official, we all are faced with a great number of decisions every time we gather. We know that without, we'd get to no resolutions, and nothing would be passed without cooperation and partnership. And nothing would move further. The work would not be done, and nothing would change for the better in all our hometowns across this province. This event that we are now into for the next few days together is a great example of exactly what I'm talking about. Without the cooperation of dozens of people, in particularly the SUMA staff that are always there to help and assist, the convention that we know, the convention that we love, could not happen. We'll see more examples of partnerships and cooperation on Tuesday during the presentation of the Saskatchewan Municipal Awards. I hope you're able to take inspiration from those presentations and apply it in your own communities. Many of the things SUMA does, we do with the help of our partners. While SUMA is the voice of Saskatchewan's hometowns, working with others make our voices as stakeholders together stronger. From a partnership with EcoWest that is now allowing us to move ahead with our plans for a municipal climate action change center, to our relationship with the Federation of Canadian Municipalities that adds the Saskatchewan perspective to federal advocacy, our partnerships allow us to accomplish much more than we could ever do on our own. In fact, that's probably something you'll also hear about from this morning's speaker right after me, FCM's President Scott Pearce. We work with many sister organizations. We have with us this morning the Saskatchewan Association of Rural Municipalities. Welcome. We welcome the other partners that have joined us today, the Association of Manitoba Municipalities, the Alberta Municipalities, and the rural municipalities of Alberta. They're all here to bring voice and strength as we gather here that we can take across this country. Those aren't the only partnerships that allow us to add value to what we as an organization offer to our members. I'd be remiss not to mention the purchasing and procurement power that comes from our relationship with Kinetic GPO. With their contracts, they pass along discounts and buying power that our municipalities can benefit from. We have also continued a close partnership with SUMA Assure since it was first created, and to help municipalities, as Glenn George, Mayor of Melfort, just said, access lower cost insurance coverage. And in a way, our relationship with you, our members, can be considered a partnership. You act as our guiding star in terms of advocacy. If you did not share your concerns with us and then trust us to act on them with other orders of government, the entire premise of the organization would fall apart. While SUMA is the one at the meetings, we are there representing you, our partners, our members, in making Saskatchewan's hometowns the very, very best that they can be. Partnership and cooperation can make everyone stronger and better. And so it is with many things in our municipalities, from grants like the Target Sector Support Program, which depends on regional cooperation, to more informal partnerships like emergency response agreements, where many smaller centers pool their resources to keep the entire area safe. Working together is the best and often the only way forward. I would encourage you to keep this in mind this week as you get the opportunity to network with your colleagues from across the province. Perhaps some new partnerships will be formed before the week is over. Now, as Councillor Hawkins said, this is a big year for SUMA. As you will know by now, we are proposing changes to our governance model. Over the last 2 years, we've done a great deal of engagements, consultations, and gathered your feedback to refine what that proposal would look like. And finally, just days ahead, in fact, just 1 day ahead, you will get the chance to vote on those changes. Naturally, this potential shift has influenced a lot of what is happening here this week. And while I don't want to spend too much time talking about the details of convention, I know you've heard a great deal from Councillor Hawkins about what's happening over the next few days. I do want, as Mayor Masters talked about, focus on this year's theme: refresh, renew, and refocus. While our proposed changes in governance, we want to approach 2024 with a fresh, new focus, connecting with you more than ever to increase engagement and provide education on who SUMA is and who we represent. With that in mind, I want to take this time to encourage you to approach any of the SUMA board members and staff for one-on-one conversation over the course of this week. This is one of the only opportunities we have to be in the same room, and we don't want it to go to waste. And I also want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for the absolute honor to be president of your SUMA Board of Directors. And on behalf of all those SUMA Board of Directors and staff, I want to welcome you to Yorkton. I want to welcome you to Regina, because I know Cody's going to say something about Yorkton later, and I have my mayor here who's ranking me on how I'm doing. So I want to welcome you to talk to me about any of the SUMA concerns you may have, any of the challenges, but also any of the opportunities that we can have together.